Hey YouTube, it's Felice HD. I am back again. This is All American Season 5, episode, what are we on? 18? This season is moving along. Make sure that that is open. So make sure that you drop your predictions. I'm pulling it up now. We're going to be going commercial free. Anytime we start at 8:30 or after 8:30, we're going commercial free. All right, so I'm just pulling up this week's episode on the app. Those of you that want to watch it in real time, you can go to your cable provider. My cable provider is Xfinity, so I'm using the app so that I can watch it on screen. But a lot of times people ask, "Can I show it?" And unfortunately, no. I used to do snippets of various different things, and for those of you that don't know, they can get you copyrighted on YouTube. So we're not doing no screenshots. All right. So let's start with this week's episode. Okay, it's always a good aerial shot. We're starting at the Baker home. So this scene starts with Olivia, Coop, and Layla. They're down at the kitchenette of the Baker home, and they're trying to pan out their schedules for the day. So it looks like Olivia is going to take Coop to her meeting. Okay, so currently Olivia has decided that she's going to go all in and enjoy the freshman college experience. She has not really been, rooted in her studies. She's been more focused on this job with the paper, and she's just been, enthralled with the loss of her dad and all these other things that are going on. She's decided that she's going to focus on having the college experience. This should be interesting. Um, as they're talking about how they're placing their bets on how long it's going to take Olivia to snap out of whatever this is. Um, Asher's girlfriend walks in. We haven't seen her for a few episodes now, so this should be interesting. Oh, so we at the beach house. Spencer is trying to find something to eat, and apparently Jordan didn't pick up the groceries. So, ew, Jordan is getting sick. He's gargling salt water and throwing it all up, is spitting it all out in the kitchen. So I don't know what Jordan got going on. He talking about he got a tickle in his throat. Don't nobody got time. Okay. Asher just showed up with something in a brown paper bag, so this should be interesting. Oh my gosh. So she just dropped the bomb on the girls. She just told them that she's pregnant and her and Asher are having a kid. So now I think Asher is getting ready. Oh, they are excited. So now I think Asher is getting ready now. They're excited. This should be interesting. Everybody's excited about Asher's baby. Jordan was like, I'm gonna be an uncle. He was like, no, no, no. I'm gonna be the Spencer was like, no, no, no. I got this. So they are all trying to figure out who's gonna help Asher with the kid. So we're at GAU now. So Jordan still don't feel good. So now they trying to figure out like why they was playing so horrible. So today their practice, I guess, was really, really bad. And it's mixed emotions on the team. Well, there's one guy, he's the one that's always dancing around. He's trying to like keep everybody, excited or whatever. So he's doing his little dance, his little two step or whatever. And the other players is not feeling it. Like, sit your ass down. So now they about to. Oh, it's getting ready to go past words. Okay, so there's a quite a mousy guy on the team, and he is just really boiling everybody's blood. Now, meanwhile, he is trying to basically pull cards across the team. The coach just like stuck his head out the office. So I'm waiting to see if the coach is going to address it because Spencer is like here with the dude. For one, because he got Olivia name in his mouth, and you know how Spence was trying to like diffuse the situation, so he started talking trash about Olivia being Jaden Davis, and so now Spencer's sour. He looked like he about to swing. Let's see how this goes. So Spencer just stood there. He stood his ground for a second, and he backed off. Now the coach is stepping up and like, "What's up?" So he comes out of the room. He heard everything. So he basically just told all of them, if they don't find a way to get on the same page and work together, they gonna have a long, painful season. And he's right. I mean, Spencer is like I don't know where Spencer is right now. It's been difficult to kind of figure Spencer out ever since Billy Baker died. So this should be interesting to see what I don't know, maybe we'll get some indication. This is interesting. So now Olivia is going through they're just having like a vending fair or whatever on the campus. And she done met up with some girls. And I hope she don't pledge though, but she looked like she bought the pledge. So, oh, uh-oh. So now she's sour about Olivia. She saw Olivia sign her name. So she just got rejected from that organization because apparently, so Olivia was like, "What, you got a boyfriend on the Condors team or whatever?" She was like, "Look, you trying to ruin our organization just like you ruined the football team." So now the word is out on Olivia, and this should be interesting. It looks like she's going to be getting targeted for some backlash. So we just finished watching, okay, this presentation that Coop just gave. This attorney, this law instructor is raking her over the coals. She gave a presentation. She was trying to give a presentation. He kept interrupting her. He kept stopping her, and he kept criticizing her openly about her terminology, her posture, just you name it. So her team was trying to give her like the assist, like even it was a word that he criticized her for using, and one of the girls like kind of held up a sign and was like, use this word, right? It still didn't matter. He told them that they need to go back to the drawing board as a team and give the presentation later that week. Coop looked like she was just super annoyed. So this should be interesting. So now we're back at GAU in the coach's office, and Spencer is coming to the coach saying he apologized for the incident that happened, but I think he just wanted to talk it out with the coach because what happened really wasn't his fault. That guy, whoever he is, that's on the team, he, he had time today. Like he really was just on everybody, back of everybody neck at that point because he was clearly agitated about something and he wanted to smoke, and he was just waiting for anybody and everybody to jump out there because I really feel like he was just kind of frustrated with the situation and he wanted to fight. Like, do you want to fight? That's what it was given. Do you want to catch these hands? That's what he was given. So he told Spencer that he lost credibility when he let that dude check him for leaving. Now, I disagree because what he don't realize is Spence would have got the moving furniture in that jump. And then, Jordan would have hit him with the assist, and then that could have turned into a whole different. Like, I don't think he needs to. I understand what he's saying, but what he don't get is that Spence don't play about Olivia, not even a little bit. And Jordan, Jordan, listen, that's half of Jordan blood right there. So I'm telling you, this coach don't know them like that. He don't know them like Billy Baker did. And you can just tell that the way Spence is looking at him like, do you realize what you telling me to do? Like, and Spence is looking at him like, oh yeah, nah, we not doing that because he gonna mess around and slide that dude. That's what's gonna happen. Period. That's all. He said it's not guilt you seeing right now. He said if I ain't fall back, I ain't know if I was gonna be able to keep from knocking his ass out. Exactly. See, this coach don't know Spence. If that was Billy, he would have already known, like, whoa, 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 whoa. Not him. Anybody but him. Cause Spence be having time, bruh. Spence don't have no problem with the shit. Spence with the shits. Especially when it come to Olivia. He said he in therapy. He trying to work on his emotions, and he didn't want to have an angry, lash out. So he just left it at that. He let the dude feel like he said what he had to say, and he fell back. I agree. Like that was obvious because Spencer don't have no problem with them hands. Okay, so Spencer said he won't step up, but as he's walking away, I don't know. I'm not convinced because I think Spencer's scared of his own reaction at this point, especially after he knocked through the bookshelf. Like he probably just didn't want to hurt that dude. Depending on how sturdy his chin is, he better leave Spence the hell alone. So it looks like we're back at the beach house, and Spence is with his girlfriend. He's telling her about the incident. So she's trying to convince him to go ahead and do the party at the beach house. He's saying he don't mind doing it, but he don't know if it's going to work for the sake of what they need to have happen to like have a cohesive team. Because that's what the coach is telling him. Like he's trying to get Spence to step up and take the lead with the team, was like, got in the team or whatever. But he was like, if we don't, have a certain level of teamwork and cohesion with this demonstration, it's gonna be a long, hard season. I don't, what I don't like that she keep doing that. So they decided to go against the Baker house. I mean, against the beach house. So she suggested that they go to the Baker house, clear it with the girls, and have the football team over for a pool party. You already know this is going left when Spence see Olivia in a bathing suit. What's up with her? Like, is she trying to be funny? Like, did she already peeped him all in Olivia Grill at the award ceremony? Like, what are you doing, bruh? Like, so Olivia is continuing to march on throughout the campus. She doesn't care. Like, oh, she's interested in the GAU Black Student Union. Uh-oh. So the girl, she was interested in the outfits, right? These girls have these beautiful gowns on. They're modeling for like this fashion show for the it's like a West African themed fashion show, and their dresses are really really nice. They have these like elaborate gowns that they're wearing, and it caught Olivia's attention. So now that draw her to the kiosk for the Black Student Union. So the lady, the representative that's out there, one of the students, she reached out to Olivia and was like, "Hey, you look like you interested." And she was like, "Where can I get one of them, those dresses?" Right? And so she was telling her about it. She was like, "Hey, if you want to join, if you want to join, then let's see what's up." Well, they lost some of their models for the fashion show to the flu. They canceled because they didn't wasn't feeling good. So I'm wondering if that's what Jordan has. Because she was like, they had to back down. So she's asking Olivia, do she want a model? But she said she had to join the student union. So So she is applauding Olivia for her, she's giving her kudos for her doing the for her approach to her journalism. She was like, listen, you can help with the fashion show, you can help with this and that, and you get stuff done, yada yada yada. So I feel like Olivia has found her tribe, right? So fast forward, Jordan is the sick and shut in. Layla is coming to take care of him. She got the caddy, snacks. Like, poor Jordan, he looks so messed up. She bought him some soup. Ew, he hacking real nasty. He asked her to get him the gummies. She was like, "Nigga, take some regular medicine like an adult, okay? Not the vitamin C gummies. I'm crying, Joe." She said, "You are not 9." He is hacking so nasty. She kissed him. She about to be sick next. All in the name of love. So we're going to the beach house. Asher is going to talk to his girlfriend. Oh my God. So Asher came in the house. He saw a woman standing by the beach house exit, right? And so he walked up to her and like poked her on like her midsection, right? And she turned around and he was like, "Oh, who are you?" She kind of looked like the girlfriend from the back, right? It's her sister. And he done poked her all up. She was like, "Oh," she comes from downstairs. I mean, she come from upstairs. She was like, "Oh, Asher, meet my sister." She was looking at him like, "Hi, weirdo. Like, what the like, why are you touching me?" And he was like, "I'm so sorry. Like, I thought she was her." You know what I'm saying? Oh God. She was like, "It's gonna be less awkward at dinner." They do look alike. Asher said he don't think the sister like him. I mean, that was an awkward introduction. Fast forward to Coop. Oh God. I forgot all about this. Come on, y'all gotta drop the predictions in the chat. Listen, Sky is coming to talk to Coop. Coop is so just swamped in her mind about her presentation, and Sky is getting ready to drop the bomb that she done came on the patient. I know she is because you can tell by the look on her face. Well, that settles it. So they're talking through Coop's issues with her course, right? And her instructor. Now, Sky tells her that she accepts the apology and she wants to kind of rekindle with Coop. And let me tell you something. Coop is not going for it, like at first. But then she turns around and hang on. Let's see. I got a call, so let me take it back here. Um, 1 second here. All right, so where are we? All right, so Sky basically tells her that she's trying to get back with her. She was like, "Listen, I accept your apology, yada yada yada." They kiss and make up. Coop has no idea that Sky came on a patient. She hit her with this, "You don't expect me to be perfect." Well, the creepy girl just texted Sky the video of her kissing patients. This should be interesting. So Sky just got a text and a call from an unknown number. She brushed it off, and when the video came through, she was like deer in the headlights. Coop was like, "Is everything okay?" And she was like, "Yeah, no, everything's cool." But the look on her face was like, "Oh my God." So it should be interesting to see how Coop reacts to finding out that Sky and Patience kissed, because it looks like the it looks like the stalker is gonna release it. So we're back for the commercial break. The GAU student union has Olivia in a chokehold. The girl that represents. Okay, so the representative from the student union, she is having a really, really hard time trying to get everything coordinated with the event that she's working on. But in the meantime, there are these big displays of all of the stuff that the student union has accomplished. They do abroad, they do studies abroad, they do like all types of community activities and engagements. So Olivia is just kind of saddened by all of the different opportunities that she's been missing out on by not focusing on her college experience, for herself. So now she's kind of taking it all in. And okay, so she called in a friend of hers, Davita. So they are going to do the fashion show together. So Asher is talking with his girlfriend about the fact that he doesn't think the sister likes him. So Asher said he doesn't like the way the sister looked at him. She said that her sister's overprotective. So she said Asher just told her that he's been looking for a place for them. And he said, he can't afford much right now, but he has been looking and he wants them to move in together. She says she doesn't want him pushing himself too hard, trying to impress her sister. So she feels like all of this stuff that Asher is trying to put into motion is to try to make a good impression. He seems relieved by that, but I think he's convinced. I think he wants to have a place for them before their kid gets there. So we'll see how he decides to proceed with that. He seems reassured though. So fast forward to Grace's house. So Grace and Spencer are having dinner, it looks like. Spencer's disappointed because he said that some of the guys that he was hoping would have came to the party didn't show up. She's trying to help Spencer talk through his emotions about this. Mm. Mm. So Grace brought an interesting point forward. She was telling Spencer that her relationship that she's in now started with a tremendous amount of conflict, but most people, things get kind of heated because they care. She was like, so just basically redirect that involvement and turn it into something more cohesive. Mm. So she's telling him to get them. It's okay for them to have that conflict with one another, but get them to channel it to use it towards their opposing team. Now this should be interesting because Spencer need to learn how to channel his anger too. He did real good with the in the locker room though. I was proud of him. So we back at the beach house now, and Asher is Asher and his girlfriend are meeting with her sister. So Asher is trying his best to make a good impression on his sister. So the sister wants to talk to Asher alone. Now the girlfriend is going upstairs. She's pregnant, so she's tired. They just finished eating, whatever. They're just chilling out in the backyard. Oh dear God. Okay, so now we're getting to the bottom of what's wrong with the sister. Asher says, "Look, I love your sister. I'm gonna take care of her. I'm going to do what I need to do." He was like, "I'm not rolling in dough, but I'm gonna do what I need to do to take care of your sister and our baby." The sister just read him down to the floor. She was like, "Says the guy that convinced her to stop taking her medicine. And do you have any idea what lupus does during pregnancy?" Asher was looking like deer in the headlights. So, for those of you that might not know, Asher's girlfriend has lupus. The sister's concerned about her sister's safety. She just told Asher he's not prepared for this. She said the fact that she doesn't feel comfortable talking to you about what's going on, that tells me how she feels about this talk with you. And then she goes on to tell him, "Oh, and by the way, the fact that you know nothing about what's going on, that lets me know that you're not ready for this." Wow. So she doesn't have any faith in Asher's ability to do what needs to be done. I feel bad for him, bro. He's going through it. Let's see what's gonna happen next. The girl's ride is here. She's leaving after she just blew up the spot. Mic drop. Toodles. Mm. She told him that he seemed like a nice guy, but he not ready to take care of her sick sister and her child. Yikes. He don't have a choice because she's moving forward with this. That's what she don't realize. You can say whatever you want to say. She's dead wrong for talking to Asher like that without her sister. She had the balls. She should have said that in front of her sister because now Asher is gonna feel away. Like, so we back on GAU campus and Spencer's lurking on Olivia again. He will not give her a break. I don't know why they don't just go ahead and be together. Like, she walking around in these little short shorts, ma'am. Spencer try to holler at them shorts. He like, "What's up?" Spencer be coming out of nowhere on her ass. He love that girl to death. I don't know what this girlfriend thinks she doing. I really don't. I really don't know why she's even in the picture at this point. Like, listen. So Liv is taking racks of clothes all the way down to campus. Mm. So Livia is telling Spencer, he sees her taking these outfits down to campus first thing in the morning. So he tried to help her or whatever because she almost flipped over and knocked all the clothes over. And he was like, "Oh, what's this about?" So she told him that she joined the Black Student Union and everything. And he was like, "You could find an organization with more reasonable hours." She was like, "Not one that will accept Jaden Davis." I'm hollering. Oh, so now she's apologizing to him for the article coming up in the locker room. She was like, "I heard it came up in the locker room, and I'm really sorry about that." Sister don't give a F, you see. So he was like, "Everybody knows that you exposed this because you care." And he was like, "You did the right thing." So he's standing on it. He don't listen. I told you he play about Olivia. Y'all are not gonna believe this. Okay. So Olivia was like, all right, I gotta get going because I gotta get these clothes on the other side of campus. So Spencer was on a run. So he was getting back to his run and he was like, is there anything I can do to help? And she said, unless you know some male models that don't have the flu, not really. She said the flu had taken out all of their male models. Spencer was about to run away. He's about to finish running, and he turned around, stopped. He said, "You know what? Maybe I could help." He about to make the football team do it. Bet their little bonding exercise is gonna be that fashion show. Um, so fast forward to the beach house. Asher is getting ready to open up a can of worms with the girlfriend. So she's up and so now Asher is asking her why she stopped taking her meds, and she was like, "Her sister shouldn't have." So she was like, "My sister shouldn't have told you." He was like, "Why are you putting your life at risk?" Like Asher is livid. Like so she stopped taking her medication for the safety of the baby. Asher is upset because he's afraid of what's going to happen to her. She said that she made the decision with her alongside her doctor. So she's okay with the decision and she feels like her sister should not have gone behind her back and told him about it. She told him he don't have no say in this. So you should see his face. Like he is like, oh my gosh. He's shocked. He has no idea. She's convinced. She's not. So we're gonna move forward to this campus meeting. Coop has pulled the instructor to the side. She's walking campus with him and she's questioning him about his responses to her. So the instructor is telling Coop why he gave her the assignment that he gave her. He said, "Do you know why I gave you the closing argument?" He's telling her that in order for her, that's like basically bridging the gap from a jury that has heard a whole like day of evidence or whatever and the final decision that they're going to have to make. So he was telling her that, it has to be done with a certain level of precision and so she told him that him nitpicking every word out of her mouth is not helping her. She said, "I feel like The people that are going to be in these juries are going to be everyday people just like me, and they'll understand where I'm coming from. They'll realize, the points that I'm making or whatever. And, I appreciate the help, but she was like, she don't want him treating her no different than everybody else. I feel you. So now we're at the Baker house. Asher is talking to Layla about the situation with his girlfriend. So Asher is talking to Layla about the situation with the girlfriend. And Layla is not affirming him. She basically told him it's up to her. And this is a decision that she made with her doctor. And she's telling him he's it's right for him to have his feelings. He can feel however he want to feel about it. But the decision is hers. And she said it's nothing wrong with you being worried about the woman that you love, but y'all need to talk to each other. Like, she's basically saying that it wasn't okay for her not to tell him, regardless of whatever she decided. That decision is hers. But she said, the communication is. So Jordan got up off the couch and was like, that's what you love about her. You love the fact that she's not afraid to live. Like, she is so super excited about that kid that she doesn't want to take any chances with that child's safety. She's like, I don't want to take the meds if it's going to endanger the baby. That's it. That's all. And she was like, I mean, you could just see it all over his face. Like, he's glowing from the conversation that he had with Layla and Jordan. Aw. Oh, now Layla's sneezing. So this should be interesting. Spencer just brought the football team to the auditorium. I want to know who gonna say something. Somebody gonna say something about Olivia. Okay, so I knew Mouth Almighty. That's what we gonna call him. I knew Mouth Almighty was gonna say something about Jaden Davis. So he was like, "You think we gonna do Jaden Davis a favor?" Spencer told them the situation with the male models being sick, yada yada. He was like, "Yeah, so the football team is going to do it." He was like, "Oh, I'm not doing nothing for Jaden Davis after what she did to the team." So then the other guys, the two guys that joined, um, after they had their conflicts or their issues or whatever, they was like, "Look, we ain't working with this dude because he on BS." Okay. So Spencer is bringing everybody to the table so that they can air their grievances. Now, Olivia just apologized to the dude, the one that's like all irate and indignant. So apparently, the year that they're sitting out because of what happened with Coach Garrett is his senior year. So now we understand why he's so freaking sour. Okay. But here's the thing, Olivia was like, listen, my article was to expose Garrett. I didn't know that y'all was going to get face the backlash that y'all faced. That was never my intent, type situation. So they hashing everything out now. Everybody kind of understand where everybody is coming from. So now that everything is on the table, hopefully, cause like he gotta chill. Somebody gonna check his chin. Spencer is taking Grace's advice. He's trying to pull everybody in and redirect that energy. He was like, everybody here cares about GAU at the end of the day. So, I mean, he's right. So, mm, so when Spencer got to talking about how he quit GAU, he was like, yeah, I quit, but you know why I came back? He was like, I came back to lay this foundation to build this team back up and come back in a way that nobody sees coming. So, I mean, everybody here is on a GAU type vibe. Look like, what's up with it? You should see the way Olivia was looking at Spencer. Yikes. That poor little girlfriend of his don't stand a chance. So everybody dapping it up. Everybody about to get their little fashion show on. It looks like Olivia got some models. Oh, now they done put the girls in. Now they want to do the fashion show. They was trying to bail out of the fashion show. Now the dudes that seen the girls that's in the show. Now everybody want to do the show. Oh, Spencer got his arm around Olivia. Oh, it's over for her. Listen, I'm about to show y'all something. Hold on. I'm about to show y'all something. Y'all see this? This is hashtag Spolivia, okay? That's what that is. That is hashtag Spolivia, okay? They terrible. I don't know why they don't just be together. If they not together, if they not back together by next episode, I don't know if I can stomach it. I don't know if I'm be able to stomach the rest of the because if they hang us off the cliff with another hashtag Spolivia cliffhanger, y'all gonna hear my mouth because I'm sick of them. I'm sick of Alicia. I'm sick of her. Is that her name? I'm sick of her. She getting on my nerves. She is. She getting on my nerves. Because she need to stop trying to bait Spencer to be around Olivia because it's going left for you. Like it's over for you. Stop trying to get him to be around her because he gonna fall back. I'm telling you. Oh, now that the fellas that seen the girls that's in the fashion show, they want to be all they all in. So we're at the GAU auditorium now behind the scenes. Oh, yikes. You know what? I'm gonna tell you something. This fashion show is getting ready to go all bad. It's getting ready to go all bad. I have a bad feeling. I do. I have a bad feeling about this. So we're, we're at the law class, and the professor just told Coop not to present it. He's calling the other girl up, the one that was in the group. He's calling her up to do it. So he just told her that she was feeling picked on, so he picked somebody else. Yikes. Fast forward to the beach house. So Asher is apologizing now to his girlfriend, and he's telling her that he understands what she wants to do, and so he's just telling her that he wanted her to be honest with him and upfront with him about what's going on. So Asher was telling her that he didn't want to be another Casey in her life, trying to make her be afraid of her condition. And as he was saying that, he didn't know that Casey was behind him. He didn't have any pants on for one, because his pants was in the dryer. And so he didn't know that Casey was behind him. She was like, "Oh, I forgot to tell you, she's coming to the fashion show with us." Yikes. So this good impression that Asher is trying to make, it's a dud. So fast forward to the fashion show. So Sky is telling Coop that there's got to be something in the GAU handbook that speaks out against what the teacher has done. And she said that basically him not allowing her to give the presentation now because she stood up for herself is retaliation. So so Coop is now apologizing for her part in their breakup. Coop is going to be devastated when she finds out that Sky went smack at Patience. So Sky and Coop are at the fashion show. The coach is watching everything. Spencer that came out. Hey, they turn it up. Hey, turn it up. They getting a party on. Hey. Oh my goodness. Yes. But see, you know what? Spencer can dance though. They killing it. Hey. His girlfriend's eating it up too. She like, get it. Get it. They cutting up. Sky partying. Like somebody that sent Coop the video. Because Coop was all here with it. And then she looked at her phone. She side-eyeing Sky. So the football team just finished their performance and it was lit. Oh, when he saw Olivia, oh no, they gotta dance alongside each other. His girlfriend is going to have a field day. His girlfriend is gonna pass out. I would be sour. If I was his girlfriend, I would leave. There's no way I would be able to sit there and watch that. I'm sorry. The disrespect. It's beautiful though. It's beautiful how they coming together. Like they slaying it. But his girlfriend is there. Like, ma'am. No. I don't like this. I don't like this. Oh God, no. His girlfriend is livid. Oh. If looks could kill, they just did the most amazing performance. And the whole stadium stood up. And she was sitting in that chair like, I know you fucking lying. Listen, that's what you get for for keeping. You know what I'm saying? Like, ma'am, get him as far away from Olivia as you can, ma'am, or you're done. Like, the fact I don't understand. I don't understand what she think is going on. But that right there, yo, Shawty look like what the entire fuck, bruh. That girl was like, "Thank you so much." The girl that was doing the show, she was like, "Thank you guys so much." So they're behind the scenes now. They're behind stage, and they're going over the performance. Everybody's like, "Y'all did a fantastic job." They was like, "Y'all was electric." Y'all see my face? Olivia is like, "This is the most fun I've had in a long time." Oh. So she said she's considering applying for the cultural exchange program, so she might go abroad. Oh, she thanked the lady for the Black Student Union. Okay. Well, now they're back at the beach house. Jamie is bringing her stuff. She's going to move in with Asher, and the sister is helping her bring in her bags. She's telling Asher that she overheard his talk with um the sister, and she said, "I heard what you said, and I understand that this is her decision, what she wants to do about the baby and her body and stuff. But, she said, I'm always going to worry about my sister, but I can really tell that you're there for her." And that's. She said he's proven himself. So she going to move in. So she is on board with Asher's invitation to move in together. So he is so happy. He is so happy. So now Jordan is better and he's taking care of Layla. He bought her some gummies. She's like, mm. So the soup and the gummy bears are like a combo thing. She was like, something about this sugar and these gummies is bringing out this soup. Hey, he said they hashtag couple goals. They help Asher. Uh-oh. Oh, the gummies got stickers in them. So he put in little hearts on her face. So Spencer just got to the beach house. Oh God. The girlfriend is about to fucking. Ooh, so he gets to the beach house. He's like, "Yeah, Asher and Jamie decided to move in." He said, "You took off real fast after the show." And she was like, "Yeah, I wanted to get back so I could grab my things." Sis is packing her whole bag. She's like, "I gotta go." Oh, she said that dance he had with Olivia was loud and clear. Okay, it was no misunderstanding that, ma'am. Ooh, she not playing with his ass. He said, "I'm sorry about that." She said, "Well, I'm just glad you're not denying it anymore." Sis already knew what was up. Yikes. She just broke up with his ass. She left. She packed her bag and wheeled her shit right on up out of the beach house. Like, it's a but I knew that. I knew by the way her face looked when she seen them dancing. She was like, "Oh fuck no." So Baker, they at the Baker house. Coop saw the video. Coop saw the video of Sky kissing Patience and just showed it to her. Like, we're done. Yikes. Sky just needs to. So the teaser for next week is talking about how no one's seen JJ for like almost a month. So they're gonna do like a check in on JJ, and then Coop is gonna have a conversation with Patience. The other thing is Layla's getting down to the bottom of the stalker for once and for all. Like, if you keep this up, we're gonna get you arrested. And honestly, I need to see what's up with hashtags for Lydia at this point because what? Only way to find out, you gotta tune in next time. Make sure you hit the like button. I will see you back here next week. Make sure when you finish watching this video that you put your predictions for next week, and we'll see how many of them become facts. All right. Make sure you join me back here next week. Peace and blessings till next time.